And hello again, Internet. Here we are with day 11 of Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, and hopefully we're getting toward the end of it. There's only one area left, at least in the areas that I've been in, here in New York. The story's coming to a head. We've got the big vampire waking up tonight, so I don't think there's going to be any time to go to a new area. We still haven't found Aneska, but she's probably going to be involved in this resurrection because, well, she was trying that 800 years ago. So let's jump in and find out. And I'm kind of worried about it getting close to over so quickly here, because, yeah. Let's go ahead and do my day save. Because I spent a little bit of extra time yesterday on here that I probably could have saved for today, but whatever. Let's get out of here. Now, there was someone over there to talk to. Yup. Wilhelm, there you are. And we got that crazy music going on again. Ooh, 3 of them. Zil, Kazi. Oh, hey, I remember. Uh-oh. These, 2 of them were the mutes, had their tongues cut off when they were human. The other speaks for the 3, and these were in Orsi's court. And we just killed Orsi up there, so let's see what these 3 have to say. Well, what the one has to say anyway.
Where is Bukadlock?
That we cannot tell you. Do not tell them, sisters. The fiend is below the blackened
What?
church.
Are you kidding?
You'll find him below in his cathedral of flesh. Little good this will do you now. As he rises.
Yeah, I told you we'd have to go to the Cathedral of Flesh. Are you kidding? Threaten them. There's no voice line. He just, you know, sticks his hands up. Don't tell them. Grabs. That was the worst cutscene in this game. The others have at least done something. That was just awful. Absolutely awful. How do I get out of here? Here we go. And I am going to go sell stuff and do the usual. Oh, hello. Another cutscene. Yes, I know. Okay. Okay, not quite expecting that to happen. Okay. Here I thought, we'd have to try to get there in time to stop that or be there when he wakes so that we could stake him or whatever we need to do. But no, he's already up. I can appreciate that. You'd think that'd be a failure scenario, but whatever. I think I went the wrong way for the cult store. That's okay. I need to go sell the guns anyway. And I think I have to hit town or hit my, whoops. Yeah, I'm going to have to hit the pad up there to get more skills. Anyway, so it doesn't matter. Not that skills matter, not that spending XP matters at all.
Hey.
Okie dokie. Yes, these Moro daggers are so important now. Let me guess, this sells for crap? Screw it, I don't even care. It doesn't matter. Gold bracelets don't matter. I mean, what is the point of having stuff sell for this much? What is the point? And there's no balance either. You get something that drops for 41 and 51, and then something that sells for several thousand. Okay, what are you guys wearing anyway? Helmet, helmet, helmet. Better helmet. And I love that I'm still wearing the freaking knight helmet because it's better than anything I've found. Oh, we'll get into that. Don't you worry. Why do you even have blood on you, Wilhelm? You're not supposed to. Because you'll just drink it. Okay, see, now I got a couple pieces of armor there. I should actually have equipped them. But I'm an idiot. So I gotta adjust my characters and what they're wearing before I sell the rest. Nope, ammo. Okay. Now let's take a look at your guys' armor. You're wearing an armored sweatshirt. You're just wearing a fire-resistant suit. You, however, are wearing crap. So I can put that on you. Which, you know, takes your looks back to normal. And that's better than anything else anyway. I kind of want to keep that on you because of the fire resistance. And of course, you better with the ballistic. Alright, well, those can be sold now.
Hey.
Is there anything at all worth buying? Tailored armor. Yes. That is absolutely worth buying. And since I'm approaching the end of the game, there's no point in keeping the 68,000. Oh, wow. Can I buy like 4 of these? Yes, I can.
Hey, check this out.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I'm too far away. Okay. I'm sort of going, oh, no, no, no. It's not going to let me not wear them. Did I have to buy them per character? And now we are going to be the Trenchcoat Mafia. We're going to look like Columbine ready to happen. But, well, that's kind of what happens when you're playing with vampires. And now I finally have the look that this character has during that intro cutscene. See? I knew there'd be one.
Hey.
So edgy. Okay, so they've all got kick-ass arm, and you know it's actually cheaper now to have it. The Hell game. It is. He looks better, so it's cheaper to buy it with him. And I only now noticed this. There's nothing else worth buying anyway. Not with the tailored armor. That's way better than anything else I had access to. Helmets. Any good helmets? No. Okay.
Alright, take it easy.
Back to the curio shop. I suppose I could look for a weapon better than a chainsaw, but no. I want my chainsaw. Alrighty. Where is that curio shop? There it is. See? New Moon. You think it'd be more of a vampire place? Or I guess that would be... Or, blah, blah, blah. You'd think that'd be more of a werewolf place, but I guess that would be Full Moon. That joke fell flat with a splat.
Blessed be.
Blessed be! Yes, I'm making fun of her. I do not like her. Ah, that was a diseased bag. Can't fool me, game. I saw that one that... Yeah, there's another one, see? Can't fool me, game. See, stuff even sells more when I give it to him. So this entire game, I could have been doing that. Whatever. Or dumping my XP for one person into the skill that does that. Whatever does that. I can't think. Discipline Amulet! Hell yes! There's another one available. Yay!
Blessed be.
No! No, 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 no. You get back there and you buy that. You get back there and purchase that amulet.
Blessed be.
Buy some bracelets while you're at it. Even some rings. As much discipline as you can get.
Blessed be.
And let's start putting these on. Since you're going to be with me, alright. You can get a diamond ring. That's fine. Actually, he's not even going to be that. He's not going to be able to sell for that much anymore. Because I just took a whole bunch of his stuff off. He might be the best one to sell with. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Blessed be.
Blessed be!
Blessed be.
God, I hate that. The OK button is right next to the sell.
Blessed be.
No, close enough that I hit it anyway. No, he's still the prettiest. He still sells for the best. Buys for the best. Is there anything else for you? You could probably buy a whole bunch of those. Actually, you could probably buy 2 of them. Yeah, blood pouches might be better off anyway. Don't care about scrolls. There's no more really rings or anything for me to buy. I just wanted the discipline. There's no blood ones. Since we're near the end of the game, the blood pouches might be a good idea to buy. Just to be sure. But for the time being, I'm going to skip it. Who's got all my... You've got all my discipline stuff. Right. Because you're going to be the one who's traveling with me, and you're going to cast spells whether I... Oh, no, no, don't click on him. You're going to cast spells whether I want you to or not. I am going to check something real quick here. So there's going to be a black screen for a moment. Sorry about this. At least you get to hear that amazing sound effects of people cheering for nothing. Yes, cheer for me. Yay! Yay! There's a black screen! Yay! Nothing's going on! Can't see anything! Yay! Yeah, okay. Looks like it's working. Just had to make sure. Alright. Also, I'm on the wrong person. There we go. There's that cheering again. Let's jump up in here. Don't really have anything to grab out of there. Okay, is there... You already have that maxed out. There's basically nothing left for you, is there? Unless I want to dump everything into Fortitude right now. It's like, even that, I could summon a snake. Whoop-de-freaking doodah. Well, just dump everything into Fortitude, I guess. Doesn't matter. Actually, let's do all my boosting one. Alright, that's all I can do there. You have Firestorm maxed, Torch maxed, Flame Ring maxed. Awaken maxed. That's pretty much all I want from you, isn't it? Let's give you max clarity. Could give you max Cloak of Shadows also. So I kind of like the idea of having you hidden. It's good for you. You. Let's focus on animals with you. And this, of course. Oh, that's all you have, huh? Actually, no, you don't really have enough to do it, do you? Ooh, that could actually be useful. 50 manipulation. That means that if one of my guys gets frenzied, he can actually try to take care of it. Cloak of Shadows anymore? There, that's all you can do. And there's good old Wilhelm, who's actually been with us this time, so has XP. But nothing I'd actually want to give you. Alright. You're done. Okay. Was that a good idea? Bad idea? I have no idea. Ah. See, wasn't even trying to do that. Still using the damn axe. Just nothing better. Well, I'm sure the other weapons like rocket launcher were really nice, but they took so much ammo to make them not worth it. That's why you have all the money to buy ammo all the time. Well, I'm not buying ammo because I don't like using stuff like that. And as far as non-ammo weapons, even today, the old ones are probably still the best. I mean, let's face it, a giant battle axe like that's probably going to do more damage than most bladed weapons today. With the exception of, you know, chainsaw. And there's a reason they used those weapons. Because they work. Alrighty. We are ready to dive in. Here we go on what I hope is the final day. Come on. Come on. Here, puppy puppy. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted, but whatever. Okay. That works too, I guess. You can hit me twice. Oh, so those two stay back. I can't see anything. I don't care. I wonder how many floors this place is going to have. Oh boy, more war ghouls. Oh, you know what? I'm not finding anything to drain. That's bad. I might have to go back and get... Why even have these diamond things here at this point? Why? I mean, you expect me to go back and sell? Because I'm honestly considering it just so I can get... There we go! I was honestly worried about the lack of things to give blood, but here we go. Good. These things can give me blood. I'm okay with that now. I don't have to run back and sell. Yes, slow walk over to them. That is the best thing, Christoph. There we go. Ah, war ghoul. Nah, we're supposed to stay in the fire. What are you doing? He's like dancing toward me. Which does make him a lot harder to burn. That was a big waste of money. Or mana. Blood. Whatever. It's a waste of something. Almost think I should be using the ring. Oh! Hello! Haven't seen one of you in a while. You would one-shot, yeah. Because I remember he would grab us and just one-shot us. Like that. Oh, he survived! Now he's gonna die. Okay, that did not work. I'm gonna have to try that again. Save a little bit of blood before going in there. Holy crap. So that one war ghoul I can't just cast and miss all the time on. There. That actually did alright. It did a fair amount of damage to him. Okay, you heal yourself. Okay. Now we'll get ready to kill the big guy around the corner here. You keep healing. Yeah, right. I don't like seeing that. And again, rubies and crap in the corner. Why? And why an Onyx Band? That is completely useless at this point. Even to sell. That is worth nothing. Oh, a fire-resistant suit. I just sold one in order to get these trench coats. So that we could, you know, all look the same. We're like a vampire gang now. Made up of a couple different clans. Okay, I see. Oh, no, no! Dang it! Wilhelm! Why would you kill the thing I was trying to drink from? I actually have to reload now. Not because of the draining, but because I got my butt kicked by the freaking war ghoul. Well, there went that idea. He just killed it again. See, this is a problem. Vampires have other things around them that make it hard to drain them. He's doing fine, because he's got plenty of discipline. It makes things a lot cheaper for him. Which is good, because I want Wilhelm to be able to cast as much as he freaking wants to. Because he's going to, whether I want him to or not. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, he's going to run right into my arms and take care of that problem. Love it when they do that. Especially since his friends didn't bother to show up. And they can see me doing this. But I'm outside of the bounds of the AI. That or they just don't like him very much. And I can see that. Who would like the Zemetsi? Even other Zemetsi must not like the Zemetsi. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Aw, yeah. fresh from the tap. Where's that other one? There it is. Oh, hello. Can I get over and... I guess I can't go over and click him because he's already dead. Just pointless to have this jewelry laying around. But it's like the level designers felt they had to put something in because, oh, that's what video games do. They have items on the ground to find, right? The items need to make sense. Cathedral Bowels locked. Cathedral of Flesh 2. Let's go down to 2. I see it. Cast the spell, thank you. Now, can I get this one from here? What? And it's just gonna walk back. I love it when they do that. I'm on fire! Move! But I don't know what's attacking me, so my AI tells me to go back to where I was. More useless crap in the corner. More useless crap dropped because these guys are from the beginning of the game. Oh, even silver coins in the corner. Really? Oh, we got a person here. What do you say?
The master has awoken! Death comes to you all!
Are you going to attack us now? Like, I can't tell if you're attacking us or not. You're not attacking us, and I don't think we can attack you, so... I guess we just run past you? That was your point? Oh my god, you're the crazy old man from Friday the 13th! You know, he died in the sequel. Oh, a lot of stuff in here. Demon Hounds! Hey, those are new. I like that. I like that there's something new at this point of the game. Ah, missed. Now, if I'm really good, I don't know if I can get one of these guys to come toward me. And only one. I guess I can. Come at me, bro. Excellent. Then I can do the same to your friend. Draining, 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 draining. I wonder how often the shops reset. Like, if I went back, would I be able to find more discipline stuff? I'm not even picking up the stick. I don't care. Yeah, you know what, Wilhelm? You might be able to... Oh, no, there's too many other things over there. Okay, let's kill stuff. Wilhelm! Oh! Nuts! Wilhelm, get out of there. Ah, well, I was hoping that Wilhelm would be able to drain him. Not that he needs to! Not when he's using a very small fraction of his blood every time. That's a treasure chest. That held a riot shield inside it. I want you to look at the size difference here. This thing, which is basically a treasure chest made out of a dude's torso, spat out the riot shield. Oh, it was all those back here, huh? Okay, whatever. Although we're back with these guys, so I can go drop my stuff off with them. Even though the game did a terrible job trying to organize things. I'm sure I will have to go back in and do it myself. But not right now. You're good, you're good, you're good. Well, you're not good, but whatever. I'll even give you the freaking book that I don't need to hold. That I should have put away when I was at my place, but whatever. It doesn't matter at this point. Nothing matters anymore. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. What? Alright, let's kill these dogs. Bad dog, no biscuit. Woo! Look at that group over there. That is going to be some fun to light on fire. Who likes fire? Do you like fire? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're going to stand right in it. Did you just attack your friend? How about you? Do you like fire? Oh, you love fire. Oh, he's coming to fight. Wilhelm, where are you? Wilhelm, get up here. Wilhelm! We're back to this. Damn it, Wilhelm. What are you doing back there? Now, you're moving around too much to really successfully cast on. Oh, now you've decided to show up, Wilhelm! How nice to see! I loaded. Here I am making fun of him for being an idiot, and then I be an idiot. And I missed! Save it this time. Since Wilhelm's not going to come fight us. Oh, look, you've got a stick! Oh, that's awesome. He's got a baseball bat. Okay, I love that. I love seeing one of those carrying a baseball bat. That's pretty great. Oh, crap, another one of the big guys. That thing used to be a boss. 5! No, I'm gonna get 3. Ah, 2 cash, dang it. Okay. Oh, he's actually moving toward me now. I honestly kind of expected him to just sit back there and take it. Yarp. You burned. You burned but good. Now there's a whole bunch of dogs to take care of, but they should be easy without the boss giving them extra trouble. Yeah, Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. Thanks, Wilhelm. Now I can't fight this guy because he's going to run away and not see where I am. Now, I want you to look at this thing. You see this thing? You see this little thing right here? A riot shield came out of the last one. Let's see what pops out of this one. Aw, just a scroll. Alrighty. Save again. I just noticed the walls are made out of bones here. Oh, hey! Really? We're at the boss already? Is this identified? Yes, it is. Okay. I guess we're at the boss already. Well, let's do this. There's Aneska!
Freely, Christoph. I bid you welcome to my domain. It is fitting that you should be here now, at the beginning of the new age, as you were at the end of the last era.
I shall cause thy fall now, as I did then.
Ah, but then was I not yet risen. Your untimely intervention set me back nearly a millennium. But I am nothing if not patience. And now I am omnipotent.
Nay, for we have denied the Orsi statue for thy ritual.
I'll live.
We shall stop thee.
It's over.
No, you don't get a statue! I don't care.
Power enough to consume even antediluvian.
No!
But I must extend my gratitude to you, Lisa. My former vessel, Medusa, lacked a certain purity. But Aneska, her virtue bubbles up from so rich a spring that I have been endlessly supplied with purity. To defile.
Dun dun dun!
I would never have found her without your assistance. You sent her to me, and she has been so loyal and willing a servant to me over these long years. I shall now embrace her, and she will rule with me over the cattle of humanity for all time.
So why doesn't he speak in the olden tongue?
Nesta is not thine. She's
I guess maybe he's been conscious the entire time.
Summons to awaken me from torpor.
Is this true, Aneska?
Dear master, please allow me to split Kristoff's joints and flesh-craft his bones into a throne for thy glory.
Monster! I'll destroy thee.
I have a better idea. Serve me.
No, I don't think so.
I know thou art wicked, but I never thought thee a fool.
Serve me. You don't really have any love for the antediluvians, do you? The day of Gehenna is coming, and they intend to consume you, and Wilhelm, and Lily, and all other vampires.
So what, Sam's just Swiss cheese over there?
I will give you eternity, life everlasting. We will greet the awakening grandsires with a
Chop the liver?
deluge of their own blood.
One antediluvian is no better than 13. I cannot entrust such power unto any, let alone thee.
Then suppose I gave you your beloved Aneska as well.
What?
Kristoff, don't fall for it. You're smarter than... Actually, he's not smarter than this. He really isn't.
Destroy her as well. Remember, she is my ghoul, and after all these centuries, she is utterly dependent on my blood. If I die, she shatters into thousand-year-old dust. But serve me, and I'll give her to you. What say you?
Nay, I shall fight thee to stop thy mad scheme, even at the cost of my life.
I'll be right there.
On my way.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Yep, she did.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Man, even my best spells isn't doing much. I really should have brought something to help give me more blood in the long run here. Man, I'm crazy. No, 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 no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let go of me, please. Alright, that did not work. I'm really tempted to go back out and just get a whole bunch of supply of blood. In fact, screw it. I'm going to do that. There's no reason for me not to. If this is the final boss, then freaking gear up. And it looks like the final boss. All the story is saying this is the final boss. He's acting like a final boss. It's either going to be him, or I fight a Nesca afterward. And either way, I'm going to want some blood. Because I will be casting basically every spell I have on him. That, you know, stall for time if that's the end boss. This game's gonna make me regret doing that extra half hour yesterday. No, see, there's obviously more to it, because the cathedral bowels are there, and they're closed. So, I'm probably, after I kill him, gonna have to do more. Oh, it's a book. Not sure if I'm going the right way or not. I think so. Yeah, there was a fight there too. One of those big guys was in that pit. So I am getting the way out of here. Getting the way out of here. I speaketh much goodly. Alright. There we go. Wish this game weren't so bloody dark! Alright. Back to sell the useless crap. You know, go around the gate. Thank you. Where's that new moon? It's this way. I think it's this way anyway. There it is. Hit up the blood bank.
Blessed be.
Ooh, do you have any more of the... Yes, you do! Discipline and blood. I'll take a couple of those. Both bracelets. Yeah, so I don't need this. Who's on 13, 25, 21? You are. Still the best to buy it with. Discipline bracelet, blood bracelet, and a whole bunch of plasma bags. No, not that. Blood pouches. That ought to be plenty.
Follow my lead. I do withdraw.
Okay. Make sure everyone's got those two there. Well, except for you, 'cause you don't have the extra one. I'm going to give Kristoff twice as many as the others, basically. Because I'm going to be spending most of my time on Kristoff. In fact, you probably don't even need that many. Because you have that extra heal, or the extra discipline. So you can actually give that to him. And probably another one of these to him. Just based on how much blood you actually have. Alright. Let's go ahead and fill up on one right now. Or not fill up, apparently. Okay, that ought to be good. Spare over here. Okay, that should be decent right now. Now let's go see if I can kill that boss. Actually, if I were smart... Yeah, I'll do that way. So you can keep the bracelets, because I got a blood bracelet instead, which I'd rather keep. Now Kristoff ought to be able to cast lots and lots of fire. Enough that I'm actually going to swap my spells when I get down there too. Because I have a couple different spells I'm going to use on him. No, of course I can't just run down there this way. Okay. Gotta run in a big spiral, can't just jump down. It's not like vampires have any methods of flying. Dude even looks like a freaking bat. What is that? Really? Really? I could have just walked straight back here and saved that? This stupid darkness in the maps. Could I have just walked down here too? Alright, whatever. And again, she's just standing there. No reason. Your part in the story is done. You can leave. Exit stage left. There was the other boss fight, or not boss, but giant creature fight. So the boss should be up around the corner. Let's save it. Change my spells up. I'm gonna want this. What do we have? Let's go ahead and cast these. Strength. Stamina. Plague Wind. Firestorm. I guess that's going to be it. Plague Wind and Firestorm. Let's go!
Beast causes darkness. Hang back from mists of Morpheus.
I am awake.
Hang back from mists of Morpheus. Hang back from mists of Morpheus. Hang back from mists of Morpheus.
I am awake. I have hope beyond hope.
Waste my time. I have no more patience for you. Your skin and bones will add to the walls of my cathedral of flesh.
And down we go. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Well, the plan worked.
Anywhere.
Just sit there and spam the power spells. Have all the blood I need. Well, at least that wasn't the final fight, but close enough. Chris, Wilhelm, stop dying. There we go. I do like the way this place looks. Especially the red instead of the green. Oh, look, more green. Alright, there's going to be something in these corners here, alcoves.
I am the wall of memory. I contain the secret thoughts of Ineska.
I don't suppose I could skip past it and not have to deal with 40 minutes of story. Let's see how much story there is. Oh, that is disgusting.
I am damned. In the holy orders, I once dreamed of the eternity of bliss that would be mine for my devotion to the Lord. Eternity is now mine, but not bliss. I shall live as long as a voivod, or as long as a voivod is pleased with me, or as long as a voivod is pleased to defile me. Heavenly bliss is not to be my lot, only empty torment. Yet still I dare to hope. Still I live.
Ineska.
It's just a diary, dude. You can't... If you talk to it, it won't talk back. Are these all going to be the same, or are they all going to be different? Probably all different. Let's find out all the story from these disgusting
I have lived
worms.
for 50 years. All I loved are dead and gone. My beloved Kristoff has perished in the fall of Viscerad. His sacrifice has preserved innocence in the world, and so I rejoice. But my suffering grows with each passing night. The Voivod takes great delight in seeing me rise with fresh hope, for it means he may once again drag me down. Should I surrender all hope and break as Labusa is broken, his pleasure would be at an end. Yet I will not abandon my hope, even though such hope fills his empty heart with glee, as it fills mine with pain.
I cannot bear it.
Nope, you're going to listen to all of them. Shut up, Kristoff. Probably have to listen to all of them to open the damn door.
For more than 200 years, I have suffered every possible form of humiliation and defilement. I have fallen from the chaste and inviolate woman I once was, yet I have borne it all with hope in my heart. But now, I am sinking into the murky depths, and the last whisper of hope in me is fading like the final bubbles of breath from a drowning woman. As we grow close to the day of his resurrection, Vukadlok has found the only defilement I cannot bear. He has decreed that I inflict defilement on others by binding innocent men and women into the walls of his accursed cathedral of flesh. His power compels me, and I cannot resist a direct command. I can endure my own degradation, but I cannot abide to befoul others. I fear I shall shatter like glass.
My poor Ineska.
You know, there's something Freudian
Every
about
humiliation
this
she suffers
phallic
is on my head.
thing
You can't blame yourself for
talking about the defilement of the woman.
Silence.
Kinda horrifying. Kinda horrifying. But I'm talking to them all. I don't care. Let's get every ounce of story squeezed out of this game.
It is 2 centuries and a half after Vukadlok took me, and his
So apparently I am doing them in the proper order. Or it just automatically does it in whatever is the proper order.
Shreds of my honor and perform evil acts of my own volition. I cannot defy my master's command that I defile others, and when I resist him, my poor body carries out his tasks against my will, like a puppet. He's driving me mad. So I must change. Rather than resist the evil I am compelled to do, I now embrace it, and perform my tasks with zeal. The Master favors me, and as I embrace his evil, he gives me greater power. I have been Labusa's equal since my arrival. Now shall I take over her duties, gladly trading the final measure of my innocence for control over the Voivod's worldly affairs. It is the only way.
Oh no! She gave up! I'm so sorry, Kristoff. Kristoff, are you okay?
Gave up or use that to put herself in a position where she could undermine the guy. Let's see, was it number 3 over here now? Keep listening. Ah, it's terrible.
I have now lived more than 300 years past my natural lifespan. I I have committed atrocities beyond all imagining, but my plan has succeeded. Though Vukodlak has extraordinary power, his exile from the world makes him weak. He must act through Labusa, who wields great power within our haven. But in just a few years I have usurped all of Labusa's power and left her a wretched outcast in the Cathedral of Flesh she helped build. Long ago the Voyevod stripped her of her soul and gave her power in exchange. Now that I have taken away that power, she is a pitiable creature indeed. She has no place here, yet she cannot leave. I would lament her fate, but I have no tears to shed, even for myself, for Resurrection Day draws nigh.
500 years later.
That gives me the creeps. This is supposed to be the purest woman in the world?
Lily, I think you should really zip it.
I'm only trying to help Kristoff get over...
Zip it.
You're right. Kristoff, I'm so sorry. You must be feeling awful. I wish I could...
My feelings be damned. Tonight, we slaughter every denizen of this foul place, or die in the attempt.
Only a few more. It's the flickering on this
His
one.
resurrection, Vukodlak bade us slaughter the Premisel leaders, even as they began the ritual that would raise him from torpor. I have learned well the lessons of corruption, for I have turned my hand to the corruption of the Voyevod's resurrection. In the guise of offering wise counsel to Vukodlak, I poison his heart against those who could speed his resurrection. I accuse the faithful of disloyalty. I accuse the powerful of dangerous ambition. I praise the weak and ineffectual, like the merchant toad Orsi, as obedient servants. Vukodlak's fear of losing power is far greater than his hope of gaining new power, and so he believes every doubt I whisper in his ear. And so he crushed his own resurrection.
Wow. She sacrificed her innocence to stop Vukodlak.
Yup. Kind of saw that coming. Two more. Let's find out where the story goes.
Vukodlak's rage is implacable. His resurrection has failed so often that he blames all the Tzimisce of Europe. He desires to move our entire Cathedral of Flesh to the New World, where we may begin again. This vast undertaking will involve many shipments of native soil. I am well pleased, for this foolish migration shall take at least a century, and further postpone his resurrection.
If he was damned to be 2,000 years anyway, then nothing he did mattered. Oh, whatever. Why have that prophecy or that thing from the earlier part of the game? Prophecy, curse, whatever it was.
Alas, I fear I can no longer prevent the Voyevod's awakening. Lord Vukodlak has gained great power from the fear and apprehension afoot in the world on the eve of the new millennium. These fears feed him, and despite my greatest efforts, his resurrection is now inescapable. There are none who can help me. I can only hope against hope for the return of the one man Vukodlak fears. I pray that God restores Kristoff.
And the door opens. I knew it. We had to listen to all of them to get out of here. Ah, there you are. I guess your part in the story wasn't quite done yet.
Come with me quickly. I can help you.
Why should I enter thy trap, servant of the...
She's not much of a servant anymore, and you know that.
For Aneska. She says that if you would have hope, even when your cause is lost, you should follow me.
I go, but I go with my sword at thy back.
Go now. There is little time. Destroy him. And topple this vile cathedral. Now, my dark love. I give you thanks for allowing me to serve you all these years, watching over your sweetly cruel visage in torpor. My defilement is complete.
Yeah, you'd kind of think that whole defilement bit, they'd realize that it can be turned against them. Alright, you all have your own blood pouches. You don't need to drink from... Yeah, you guys have been hitting him hard. Okay. Alright. Once more into the breach. Why even have these here at this point? I mean, I'm going to pick them up, but why have these? Why have treasure at this point? I wonder if those are diseased or regular. Back to Cathedral of Flesh 1. Yeah, there's that door that opened. I guess that's why, to have the treasure, because I can now run back and sell again if I wanted to, but I don't want to, because in theory I should have plenty. So let's save again. Let's run up here. And I'm actually going to swap one of my spells, because I'm going to want speed instead of fortitude, just in case. Oh, there it is. I do this to get to it. There. Save the game. And I gotta walk through this level again. And this final boss actually is fairly difficult, except for the fact that I can just sit here and spam on my spells. Well, at least that's what I did last time. I don't know if it'll work again. I hope it'll work again, because if it doesn't work again, I'm kind of screwed. No, that's not it. Nice big chamber with nothing in it. Pardon me. Okay. Ah, where is he? Where are you? Is he actually in here? Or did he leave? Did I go the wrong way? Oh, he's outside, isn't he? Is there anything in here? Well, nuts. I don't have to run through here. I should have just exited. Well, that's easy enough to do. There, I've exited. I forgot that I had them up there. That's one advantage of keeping them at the end exits like that, of having their AI turned off. If you need to go back to the floor, you just zip, done.
You survived my hosts. Impressive, don't you say? You have learned something few have seen. Your final vision shall be that of my true form. Watch as I reveal the absolute power of...
Blood tornado? Is it going to be a blood tornado? Come on, blood tornado. No, he's turning himself into a tree.
No.
Oh, a gargoyle! Really? Okay, guys, let's do it. Actually, he's not attacking yet, so fine. Let's do this. Potence. Fortitude. Strength. Dex. Stamina. Get rid of that. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get away from him. You let the others get at him. You fool. You guys want to do something maybe?
I'll be right there.
Blood healing.
Lack of precious blood.
I'm still... Oh, he's just kicking my ass now.
The beast awakens.
Do you guys want to freaking do something? Anything. I don't care what. God damn. Let's try this again. Without my AI just standing there with a thumb up their ass. Now you guys are coming with me. Let me turn my own AI on. Let's try that again. Ah! That's gonna waste my spell time.
No.
Okay, guys, go get him. Go get him, guys. Just going back and forth between these two spells. And then whenever someone dies, I revive them. That's just killing him. It's kicking his butt. Look at that. By keeping my guys alive, he stays away from me, and I can just sit there and pound him with these two power spells.
The beast awakens.
Got him!
Go to her, Kristoff.
Of course, I was chainsawing one of my friends at the time, but it doesn't matter. Game's over.
Now that the fiend is no more, my unnatural power dissolves. I fear for my soul after my defilement, after all that I have done. But I rejoice that my last sight shall be thee. I only pray that one day I may attain thy forgiveness.
I grant all forgiveness,
This is
though
louder
thou
than I was
art
expecting to.
blameless and pure in mine eyes.
Then death finds me in joy and rapture.
Aneska, my accursed soul trembles to utter these selfish, blasphemous words. But thou need not die if thou wouldst endure.
Thou would still have me, Kristoff? I scarcely dared hope.
Thy love has redeemed me across 1,000 years.
800.
I would that I could offer salvation in return, but I have none to give, only damnation.
Damnation with thee would be sweet as salvation. Let thy love cast me down and raise me up forever. Take me, my love.
Oh, that's pretty bad. Still a better love story than Twilight. Barely. Okay, that appears to be the end of it. Do I get credits? Yeah, we got a credit roll. Now, I gotta adjust my windows again, but I'm gonna let the credits roll during this. But hey, there we go! 20 plus hours, but Vampire the Masquerade Redemption has been completed! Woohoo! So, what did I think of it? This is a pretty mediocre game. I hate to say it like that. And the problem, not so much with the game, here's the thing. When you play games, you can tell that some are real labors of love. You can see when passion really goes into a game. When the people making it absolutely adore what they're doing and want to make the best possible product. And then you can tell the ones where they were a bit squeezed on time and they just had to knock something out as quickly as they could. And they just needed to slap something together to put it on the shelves. And I hate to say that, this game really feels like the latter. It feels like this was more of a product than a project. The level design, everything in it really needed a bit more work. The AI that cannot focus on one of the core mechanics was the most frustrating part of this game for me. The blood being as absolutely important as it is means that your AI needed to be able to manage it, and they can't. There's nothing in the AI that helps them do that unless you want to use consumables. Because they'll be happy to drink blood packs all day long, but they won't utilize draining enemies when it's important. They won't stop casting spells when they're getting low on blood. These are little tweaks that would have made them much more bearable. That's why I went through most of the game only having one with me. Because there's no way to balance all three of them. So that was a big problem. Balance. In fact, as long as we're on the subject, some things are far too weak. Some things are far too strong. The spells, that fire spell and that poison breath spell, I was using those two on the end bosses there, just going back and forth between them, because those were by far the most powerful things I ran into in this game. They were things that would drop me very quickly, so of course I use them and they drop the enemies very quickly. I mean, I'm sure the various ways to take control away from the player might have been useful against the enemies as well, but like things that drive them into a frenzy. The AI is already AI. I don't think the frenzy stuff was going to be that different. It hurts the player a lot when you lose control of your character, but it doesn't hurt the AI as much. I mean, yeah, they might have turned on their friends a little bit, but not enough to matter. Just so many core mechanics. Okay, how about the fact that you don't really progress in the game? You don't. Your stats have very little meaning. Even the equipment, it only gets marginally better. At the end of the game there, I'm still using the helmet from the Middle Ages because it's better stats than the helmets you get later on. Wilhelm was still using the giant axe because it was the best weapon I'd found. Yeah, the rocket launcher made him able to do more damage and do it to a radius, but it took too much ammo to really use. Anything that took ammo, you weren't going to get enough ammo. You'd have to waste all your money on it, which, well, you had plenty at the end, but if I was trying to save up to buy something, even it wasn't until the end of the game that those trench coats showed up. Never saw those until then, which were the best armor you could wear by a lot. By then, at least I had enough money to buy it for everything. But the stats themselves didn't have any impact. You could increase your strength all day long and not do more damage. You could increase your fortitude, and I think it might give you more hit points, maybe, but it didn't really seem like it. They were only prerequisites to being able to use certain equipment or spells. So all the focus was on the spells, which again, all the focus was on the blood, which you were constantly using up and having to get more. And if you didn't have any blood and one of the other vampires tried to drain you, when you're at full health, you're instantly dead. So you couldn't be at the very bleeding edge of using all of your spells all the time. You had to keep some reservoir. You had to keep managing it. And even more on the balance. And there were some shortcuts used in this game as well. For example, we saw that the enemies from the very beginning of the game were back at the end of the game. There's no problem with that. That's fine. Especially when they gave them baseball bats. That was pretty cool. But they were reusing the same ones. You can tell that when they were dropping the same items from the Middle Ages. You'd get a small smattering of silver coins, 4 and 3 and 2 gold cash worth. That's another thing. How do silver coins get you gold? Just know, man. Just know. They were giving you very little resources on the drops because they were beginning game enemies. And that's fine at the beginning of the game that you don't get much. But at the end of the game? So was there any good in this game? Yeah, there was. That's why I'm not saying this is a bad game. If you like this setting, Vampire the Masquerade, which, remember, I went into this game without really knowing the setting. I've heard of it, I knew some stuff from it, but I've never read the books, I've never looked into the clans or anything like that. Thanks to this game, I have a better understanding of some of the clans. I'm curious to see more. I want to read about the Bruja. I know the Malkavians are absolutely nutballs, at least how it's portrayed in this, and I'd heard that before elsewhere. That is one thing, is they didn't just focus on one or two things. They gave us a good little sampling of the game, or of the setting. We got to see a few different clans. We got to see the Assassin clan. We got to see the Giovanni, the Mafia clan, the Bruja, the Nosferatu. They gave us a really good sampling there, and that I appreciate. I do think the people who made this game, or at least who tried writing for this game, I do think they like the setting. I think they were absolute fans of Vampire the Masquerade, and that showed. I'm not going to say the writing was very good. I don't believe that it was particularly good. I'm going to black screen for a little bit to bring my windows back up. Sorry about this, but, we had a video there, so the window died. Hey, Onyx Path! Yes, I beat it without using cheats! Yay! Okay, and I actually do have this I'm going to pull up right now, because I had a list of things that I'd like to discuss, which is going to block one of my views. And back to visual. Hey, there we go. Now, there is one thing I want to point out that I can't actually give my opinion on, but I think might have helped this game. And that's this right here. Multiplayer. I don't know how well it works. I was playing this in single player, I was playing it alone. But the fact that it had a multiplayer there, and I don't know if it goes through the same story, or if it's kind of like multiplayer in some of the other games where you're just thrown into a setting and have to try to complete missions or whatever, it might have helped having multiplayer. And maybe if you could choose your own type of character in that, it would have been even better. But I don't know. It's cool to have that. Multiplayer in roleplay games is fairly rare. So, at least it tried that. Oh, what else do we have here? Because like I said, I made some notes to try to organize my thoughts a bit on what were the good things. The voice acting. I said earlier there was some shortcuts and there's places where it felt like they were just trying to get it out. Not in the voice acting. I mean, as Onyx Path pointed out, they had Tara Strong for a couple of the characters, which I think this is before she became really, really popular, but she's already getting popular. She's a good voice actress. The one who did Kristoff, he sounded flat at some points, but for the most part it was alright. The one who did Pink, oh yes. glorious voice acting with Pink. Some of the side characters had some really good voice acting. I liked Eric. And everything had dialogue in it. Everything had voice to go with it, and I appreciate that. So, thumbs up there. That was cool to see. The game itself also was pretty stable. And I know this sounds like a cheap thing to say, but it had bugs. We ran into lots of fun, silly bugs. It didn't crash, and I don't know if this is because if they've modified it for the GOG release or not. I'm going to go ahead and run through the credits again. I don't know if they modified this for the GOG release or if this just is the last version released. But the fact that it stayed stable and didn't crash for a game this old, running on Windows 10, that's kind of rare anymore. How many games have I gone through that have crashed? I gotta appreciate that. It's a stable game. Hey, they actually have a decent engine there. The graphics were pretty good for... Okay, Onyx Path is saying that the multiplayer in this was kind of like a custom thing where you had storyteller, you could speak through NPCs, move things around. So it was kind of like the DM mode in Pools of Radiance, maybe? Using existing maps, of course. Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering, if that's what it was. In which case, yeah, that would actually be really interesting to play with. I don't know how popular that was, what kind of mods were available for it, but that does sound like it would have been interesting. Could you change your character in it, or were you stuck with one of the developed characters? But I was just saying, even the graphics, you know, considering when this game was, 2000... still fairly early in the 3D stuff. I like the graphics of it. I like the setting. The music's pretty good. As far as graphics goes, I really hate early 3D graphics because you couldn't tell what things were supposed to be. This one, at least, you're looking around PlayStation 2 era, and yeah, you can see what everything was. Everything looked alright. So I have no problem with the graphics, even if it had some silly bits with the death faces down below. That was hilarious. Yeah, my biggest complaints are going to be the AI. The controls were alright. The camera was okay. The story, we saw it in Blade. Come on, let's be honest. It was basically Blade's story. In a manner of speaking. Okay, another thing I really liked, and I think they dropped the ball on this, was having Kristoff be an early generation vampire from the 1100s and bringing him into the future, or the present I should say, when he is rare. Having a vampire that old is a rare thing. They are powerful, they are majestic, they are unique. And we never see that used. It's done as a throwaway line when we first meet Pink, and that's about it. It would have been really nice if other vampires would look at him and go, oh wait, you're what? If that gave your character more power and potence and just command and air about him. That's just what I think about that one. In fact, that sums up the game entirely for me. Missed opportunity. Okay, Onyx Path has not actually played the multiplayer, so he's not sure, but he thinks they were stuck with the default characters, which, that's fine. There were plenty of characters in there that someone could love to play as. You know? There were plenty of options available with that. But yeah, I think the main thing about this game is missed opportunities. More time to refine the AI, to refine the gameplay, to balance the stats out a bit more, to balance the game a bit more, to hone and get the difficulty curve and the progression from how much stronger your character is at the end than the beginning, and not just on, I can cast more spells. But the spells should do more damage, the equipment should be better, and they just weren't. Even the level design, when they just scatter rings and such at the beginning in the corners. Because, well, you know, video games and roleplay games, you have stuff laying on the map, right? 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 You just have to do that. So we're just going to throw these down here. Whatever, we don't care. Don't do that. Things need a reason to exist. And the ring, oh my god. The ring with the magical enchantment of appearance, which gives you a +5 appearance on the ring. When gold rings you would find just laying on the ground, common drops off enemies, would give you a +15 to appearance. Did you not know what was in the game? Did you not know what the game was doing? At one point, one of these things was important. And I don't know if it's they made the ring, the magical ring with appearance enchantment, and then somebody decided, well, as long as we have this ring spot, we might as well have common drops. But the common drops need to do something, so let's just make it increase your appearance. And then never went back and bothered to remove the magic one. That's what it felt like happened. And that's one of the signs of they didn't pay enough attention to the game. That they were just trying to get it done so they can get it out the door. And being published by Activision, I can believe that. What would I give the game overall? Probably a 5 out of 10. This is the first time I've actually rated a game, I think. But it's not a classic to me. This isn't one that I'm gonna, years down the line, remember fondly having played it. But it's definitely not one of the worst ones I've played. Oh my god. This is no Daikatana. As bad as the AI is, Daikatana would have been a bad game without the AI. This is no Excalibur 2555 AD. It's not much better than Daikatana in this, but it is better. And that's mostly the setting. And I am looking forward to trying Bloodlines, but that's going to be a while yet. Because the next game I'm playing, there's an anniversary coming up. A fairly important anniversary, at least to some. And next month, Star Trek is turning 50. So I'm going to take a look back to one of the older anniversaries. Interplay made this game, and I've had this as long as I've had my CD player, because the disc came with it. Star Trek 25th Anniversary. Now that's currently available on GOG and Steam, and the version I'm going to be playing it is going to be from GOG. I've never finished this game. I've barely played it. But I think, coming up on the 50th anniversary, it's time to go back and take a look at it. So tune in tomorrow, and we're going to be starting a new game finally. Till then, Internet, I'm glad you watched Onyx Path. I definitely thank you, and I hope to see you when I start doing Bloodlines. I'm really glad that you're out there getting in contact with the community like this. I wish I had more stuff to ask you, but I asked most of those the first day because I just don't know Vampire the Masquerade. I do have some of the setting stuff loaded up. Oh, did it just turn 25? Well, there we go. There's another anniversary. Vampire the Masquerade turned 25 when? Let me get this window out of the way here. Just this year. So there we go, guys. This has been an anniversary for Vampire the Masquerade as well. Excellent. Wow, 25 years in this setting. That is pretty impressive. So that makes me even more glad that I played this now. But yes, again, thank you for being a part of the community like this, for getting in touch with your players, and I hope more people know about this and more people play this game. If you like this setting, yeah, give this game a try. It's available. It's on GOG. You can play it widescreen, even though it messes up some of the cutscenes. I've certainly played worse. And we'll see how Bloodlines is when I get to it, because I'm definitely adding that to my list now. Anyway, tomorrow, Star Trek, Until then, Internet, take care. I hope you've enjoyed this and enjoy the games you play.